Hi everybody. No warning, no businesses were hurt in the making of this weekend's Hungover gardening episode. Burn, you bad palm frond! You're ruining my yard! Before we get started, I wanted to show you something. Check out my socks. My mom sent me like 2 pairs of these. They have funny things on them. This is awesome. It says, heading to my next mistake. And the cool thing is, wait, I'll show you. It's got an airplane on it. Heading to my next mistake. We could kind of be saying that about some of the people running around the cities the last few days. Alright, no comment.
Your plans for the day? What are you gonna do? You're gonna chase rats, iguanas? You're gonna just sit there like that, aren't you? You lazy fucker.
Stretch. Do the back. Oh yeah, that's the yoga boy. Jake, get the squirrel. He's up there on the fence. Get him. He's up there. Wait, I just saw him. Get him! He's got another avocado in his pie hole. Get him, Jakey! Do your job. He's in the tree. Get him, Jake! Climb the tree. Bat squirrels, marmot. Get somebody. Get everybody. Get him! Oh boy. Well, there's the culprit. The guy's stealing the avocado. Ah, he just ducked behind the tree. Look at him. He's eating the avocados. Gary, get the shotgun. Alright, anyway, as promised, Hungover gardening episode Sunday. Is today May 31st? I think so. Yeah, May 31st. Sunday. And we're both like super hungover. Whatever. And I got my NHRA tank on. Fast Jack. Jack Beckman signed it. You NHRA guys will know who that is. He's awesome. Alright. So, I'm going to walk in the backyard because I have to actually cut a moringa branch down. Again, I do that almost every day. So, I got the other camera set up out there and I'm going to try and cut it with hedge clippers. With a hangover. This is going to be awesome. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, just a side note. I just went out there to check the camera and noticed that my neighbor, the bitch, and her husband are outside in the yard doing their dumb crap. And I don't like them at all. So, if something happens... When they say something is probably going to get caught in the video. I really can't stand those assholes. These are the, if anybody knows me from my Facebook days, the anti-duck people. They're stupid fuckers. Alright. I won't say it out loud, but you can read my lips. And my furs. Alright. Going out in the back. That stupid ass is out there doing some dumb shit on the fence right now, so I'm sure you're going to see him. Fuck him. Alright, let's do this. Oh man. Alright, here we go. We're gonna... Robin, Jolene, this is for you. Hangover gardening. I'm gonna cut a branch of the moringa. That's the tree back there. Not sure if you can see that, like if I've got it right, but I'm gonna cut the branch down and the neighbors are in the backyard and we don't get along, so cutting the branch. And then I'm going to tell you some stuff about this, because everybody should be growing this, regardless of where you live. No excuses. We got the Jack Russell. So for what I'm going to show you, I usually cut a fairly thick branch. So what we're going to do is... that one. this one. There we go. Okay. Look how pretty. Cool, right? So, this tree actually, I do this every week. And I know it's kind of hard to see because I have the camera kind of far away. But this is a young tree. This tree is only 2 years old. And you see how thick the trunk is. Obviously, I think you can see that. Jake, get the hell out of the potatoes. But I keep cutting on it every week. So it actually, it had a few flowers in the last couple of months, but I never really let it go to flower because I cut it too much. Because we eat it and we juice it. And it's what all of you guys should be doing. And it's an incredible tree. Yeah, because you can't eat it as fast as it can grow. I mean, it's insane, especially in this climate down here. I mean, in Florida, it grows like a weed. You can shove a stick in the ground, which is why I'm doing this. And I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to turn it off and put the other camera on, and I'm going to show you the stick I shoved in the ground 2 weeks ago, and it's already a mini tree. It's covered with greens. This is a constant source of food, and especially in SHTF, this is one of the only plants on the planet that can literally feed you and give you everything you need. That includes everything you think you get from dairy, meat, and fish. I mean, you're talking about calcium. This blows the moo away. Look it up. It's incredible. And then some. So it's incredible. And protein and omegas and all that. This is just an amazing plant. And it does a lot of other stuff. I think I touched on it a few times in some of my other videos. I don't remember. I have to look it up. But anyway, this is something particular if you live in a hot state, you know. Jake, stop digging. In a hot state. Sorry about that. Jack Russell. He's always digging. Stop it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, Jake. Everybody wants to see Jakey. Come here. Wait, he's a lowrider. Oh, you got weed seeds on your face. Look at that. Say hi, Jakey. Look, he's got all little seeds on his face. Bad doggy. Get the squirrel. Get the rat. Get the vermins. Get the iguanas. Get everybody. Sick them. Sick them. Oh, man. Alright. Anyway. I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, this thing grows like a weed. So if you're in a hot climate and you don't grow this, I mean, you're just stupid. You need to grow this. And the cool thing is, you know, you can take these leaves, strip them off. I'm going to move the camera to the table inside because it's too sunny out here. Spinach, I don't even buy spinach anymore. I mean, besides this, I have a ton of things growing here that are spinach replacements. I mean, I'm looking at some of them right now to my right. But, pointless, you know, and then you put it in smoothies. I mean, you want a power boost? And then I actually make smoothies with aloe gel. And I use it for my body, my skin. Face mask, cream, the whole 9 yards. I'll post some of those things at one point when I have time. But anyway, everybody should be growing this. Everybody should be growing it. Don't burn it. Grow it. Alright, I'm going to turn the other camera on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with one of the branches. It's damn hot out here. Let me look at my thermometer. I don't know, on the wall thermometer, the needle is somewhere between 90 and 100. So that means it's f***ing hot. Alright. And I got my drink, because it's hangover gardening. And the only cure for a hangover is more of what you drank last night. Hey, it's 1 o'clock in Florida. It's always a party here, buddies. Alright. Here's the old branch. Oh, I'm not joking. This is actually lit. Hey, it's Sunday. I'm allowed. My rules. So, won't be hungover for long. We're going to go right back into being drunk. Awesome. Okay. So, Here's one of the branches you just saw me cut down. There's bugs on it or some shit. Well, you see it's going limp pretty quick, too. These are kind of wimpy little leaves. I'll tell you, they smell so good. They got a greeny smell. But anyway, like I told you, everybody should be growing this. And the thing is, yes, it's a tropical, hot climate, a tree, vegetable. But the way we are nowadays, if you have a greenhouse or even, inside, just grow it. Because the thing is, if you just shove the stick in some dirt and you grow it, even in the winter in your warm house, it'll grow. It'll grow a little faster in the summer, but it'll still grow if you keep your house warm. And seriously, this is like the ultra shit hits the fan food. You need nothing. Literally, in a shit hits the fan survival situation, you can actually live off of this tree. It can do a whole lot, which I won't get into here, including purified water, the roots, the bark, everything. Everything on this tree is useful. And there are different variations. Mine is oleifera, Moringa oleifera. Different variations, but all the same stuff. So anyway, they've got these little itty bitty leavies here. When I strip them backwards, like that. You see? So now sometimes I throw them green like this right in a pot of water and make tea. But usually what I do is I leave them here on my patio in the shade. I'll take my glasses off, I'm sweating. In the shade. And I let them air dry. And they air dry really quick. And then when they do, I grind them up in my, I got a little mill thing. And I make capsules out of them for supplements. And here's a weird thing about moringa too. Even in like a lot of things lose their, what do you call it? Like you see the vitamin content and all that stuff, they kind of lose it when you dry it or freeze it or whatever. Moringa doesn't. It actually gets, in some studies they've done, more potent. And so that's why when I have extra, all these little guys laying around, I dry them. I grind them into a fine powder. They're super easy to grind. And then I have bags of capsules, plain empty capsules that I put them in, and I make my own vitamins. You can do it. It's cheap. It's almost free. It's practically free. It's so easy. Even a caveman can do it. Oh, God. I gotta stop. Alright. So anyway, I do the capsules, and then you can just down a few of those. But look, the possibilities are endless with this thing. Like I do. They're actually pretty amazing. You strip off a few leaves and, wash them off, whatever. And then throw them in your omelets. In the morning, if you're an omelet person, it's super tasty, amazing. You're going to see a lot of stuff online, a lot of other people. It's horseradish tree, blah, blah, blah. It really isn't that spicy and that tart tasting like they say. It's crap. The truth is, any vegetable is like that. Because depending on the soil you grow in, just like tomatoes and all the vegetables, and your conditions, it can actually change the flavor of your food. Seriously. And so my moringas actually have always been fairly mild. But my pH back there is fairly neutral. And so they don't have an overwhelmingly horseradish taste like everybody says. Especially when they get the drumsticks, and I wish I had some of those to show you. They get these long bean pods. When they're very young, you can take them and, eat them like green beans. Chop them up, saute them, do whatever you want, boil them. And when they get older, you take the seeds out. The seeds are actually amazing. In fact, they're actually quite good for diabetics. Another diabetic one. I've got about, 15 of those in my backyard. plants, various plants. And not giving out medical advice, I'm just saying I know it works. Anyway, the seeds are incredible. And, but the thing is, if you don't take them out of the pod and do all your routine whatever, the moringa tree pods that you take out, the seeds and all, have the ability to purify water tantamount to something like a Berkey. Dude, they're incredible. Yeah, they can take mud and make it drinkable. That's how incredible this guy is. This is the tree of life. It's not named that for no reason. It's actually fairly incredible. So, I'm trying to think of what else I could tell. I could tell you so much, but this, yeah, you have to look it up. So here's the thing. You guys, I know a lot of you are not in a hot state, or tropical, whatever, subtropical, but you can grow it. What I did was, when I'm done this thing at the table here, I'm going to shut it off and I'll add a clip of one of the cuttings I did, like I said, 2 weeks ago. And you just take this thing, shove it in the ground, and that's it. Bang, new tree. And the thing is, you can actually keep it dwarfed. I've seen people down here make hedges out of these things. They can get really huge. But if you don't want them to, just keep cutting the crap out of them. They'll stay short. You can make a hedge out of it. So anyway, back to the climate thing. If you're in a cold climate, it's not an excuse. Put it in a giant container. I'm telling you, this tree is so forgiving that you can grow it out of a fucking toilet. You know, just shove it in the dirt. It'll start growing. But the thing is, keep it dwarfed. So you can chop this thing. In fact, if you YouTube search, there are some videos out there, African videos, because this is where he came from originally. And if you see some, sorry, bug. If you see some of the African videos, these people abuse this plant. You just chop it down, machete it down, and shove it in the dirt. You know, and that's it. They don't even water it, and this thing just comes back up, grows new food, free food. Isn't that what we want? Free food. Stop being a slave and paying too much money for your shit. You can grow it for free. But it's the gift that keeps on giving. And it's amazing. So anyway, yes, in Africa they chop it in half, they shove it in the dirt, and this thing just sprouts up. I'm going to show you, I'll clip it onto the end of this. It's the easiest freaking thing in the world to grow. Seriously. It just wants to grow. And it'll give you food forever. And truthfully, even raw, I mean, it tastes really good. The funny thing is, we have these tiny little green spiders in here sometimes. So when I cut the branch out, I put it in the sink, I have these little green spiders jumping on me. I wonder if a few of those made it into my shakes. More protein. The flag of Moringa. Anyway, I'm going to stop this section, and I'm going to take my phone out there, and I'm going to show you the cutting that I shove in the dirt. I do it all the time. Every time, like you see, I showed you. This is one of the branches I just cut down for you guys before. I shove it in dirt. Now, I can't have all these moringas around my property, but what I do is I shove them in dirt, they blossom, and I give them away to people that want them. And they don't have this, which everybody should. There's no fucking excuse, especially if you live in Florida, for not growing this fucking tree. Or a similar climate. No excuse. Like I said, ultimate shit hits the fan vegetable. Seriously. This plant right here is one of the only plants on the planet that can give you most of the stuff that meat gives you. Look it up. I'm not lying. So, when the shit hits the fan and you don't have food, if you've got one of these, you're fine. Not only that, I mean, the medicinal properties, where do I even start? Okay, so I'm not even going to go there. But, oh, I got a bug on me. I don't know who you are, but you're on me. Get off. So, anyway, it's an awesome tree. You guys all have to grow it. And I'm still hungover. So, thanks a lot for that, Dangerous Freedom. It's his fault. I woke up off the couch after we got home from going out, and he was live broadcasting. So I was sitting there like a dumbass listening to it till after 3 in the morning. So I'm tired and hungover. But this is gonna fix it. Believe it or not, actually. Wait a second. You know what this is? This is actually my moringa tea. You probably can't see it. Uh-oh, it's spilling out. It's weak, so it's very light colored. But it's fresh green moringa in the pot. But it's doctored up. With about, how many fingers do you guys for measuring? I quadruple the fingers. That's how much vodka. There you go. And honey. Local honey, of course. Alright, love you guys. And right now I'll go back and do a quick clip of the branch. And I'm telling you, only 2 weeks old, shoved a stick in the dirt, whoosh, he exploded. And gave me a bunch more of these. And that one I'm going to keep dwarfed. I'm going to keep it a really short tree. Or bush. I'm sorry, bush. I'm not going to let it grow tall like Daddy out back. And anyway, so that's where we're going now. And then I'll seam everything together and post it. I love you guys. Happy hangovers. Happy Sunday. And, you know, if you're going to burn something, make sure you burn it and put it in your garden. Potash, right? Make it useful. Palm fronds, cardboard boxes, and all that. Stop being assholes. Love you. We're going around back. Alright. Hey guys. I can't really see the screen because the sun's too bloody bright right now, but here's the moringa stick I told you about. This is actually a new one right here. But here is the little skinny guy. I shoved him in the dirt here. I did nothing. I mean, there's a bunch of Bidens around here that I usually pull out because as much as I like Bidens, I do have to clear it out here and there. But anyway, this is him. You know, he's not very wide, but check this out. This is new growth right here. More new growth. And look at this. I hope you can... I can't see it too good on my camera, but you see all this green right here? This is all this tree. This is 2 weeks, folks. This is how fast this tree will sprout new growth when you shove it in the dirt. Now, it doesn't work all the time. I've done, you know, there's sometimes where I put 4 branches in the dirt here like these and they never even took. But I'm saying when it does, and this thing just wants to give you food all the time. See it? There's another branch down here. This is all the way up because the ground is right here. Look, here we are. Ground. And here's already the first branch. This is probably a good 6 inches off the ground. Here's another one. And look how big this is. This thing just took off. We got good rain this past weekend, right before Memorial Day and through Memorial Day weekend. And this thing just completely went crazy after that. But this is how fast this beautiful, beautiful little tree wants to feed you and be good to you. This is one of nature's most beautiful things right here. He's tasty. He keeps producing for you no matter how much you abuse him. And everybody should grow and appreciate the tree. And there's a dog! Get him, Jakey! Get the squirrel! Get him! Sick him! Sick him! Sick him! He's got seeds in his head. Look at this shit. Jake, come here. Jake, come here. I gotta show him the seeds. Come here. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. There you go. Seed head. He walks through the garden, gets seeds on his head. Say hi, Jakey. Yay! There's the prepared mind varmint. Alright, love you guys. Nikki out. I got a hangover to attend to. Love you guys.